Listen for the monkey.
Yeah.
That's why I told her, don't get a
Charles.
monkey. I had a long discussion with a lady that was at the car show and stuff about monkeys and stuff.
Monkey.
And they will rip your face off when you're asleep. That's why I told her, don't get a
Charles.
monkey. I had a long discussion with a
Skip
lady
must be on.
at the car show and stuff about monkeys and stuff.
Monkey.
Hang on. Rip your face off when you're asleep. I had a long discussion with a lady.
Skip must be on.
What the hell? Is everyone having a loop here?
Yep.
Did it go away?
There you go.
Parallel universe.
I'm sorry. That was my fault.
Oh,
I figured Skip came in.
Damn Google Chrome.
No, that was Santa Claus listening to the alternate universe.
There's too much technology in front of him.
He's recording everything we say.
I've got too many things running at once.
I bet you have all the evidences you need.
Hello, Mike Parsons. How are you tonight?
Not bad.
Damn, he's getting quicker with the button.
Oh, we already started?
Yeah.
Oh, we're live.
Oh.
The best way to start a live is to be muted. Oh, come on now. It's a joint venture, like they say. Oh, come on. The wheel on my mouse, because I'm
Wow.
Oh, the chat window is happy. Come on. So, did you agree to be all in silence too, just to say
Yes.
that I'm muted?
Or concentrating.
Ah,
We're concentrating.
so, come on, will someone fill me in? What happened is too.
You like to be filled in.
Oh, no. Brief me in then. Morse code? Are you doing it in Morse code?
What do you think Santa Claus? He's talking to
Oh.
Rudolph.
What did it say, Mike? What did it say?
I don't know. I haven't been.
Oh. It says, hey, Mike. It says,
Too
hey,
fast,
Mike,
too
leave
fast.
Overland alone.
He wasn't counting.
Oh.
He wasn't counting.
I only know the 3 short ones, and the 3 long ones, and 3 short ones.
Well, my name's Mike Cocksmall.
Leave those sheep alone. Leave those sheep alone.
All in all, you're just another ship in the world.
Oh, crap.
Oh my god, I did miss this, guys. Oh,
I'll bet you did.
that
See, I'll bet you did.
them vacations, they steal all the fun.
He
Well,
never
you
gets off vacation.
Back to back.
That's because
What?
you take so many vacations.
No, I don't. You just take.
Every other weekend, you take a week.
Well,
I just want to grab his suspenders and snap the shit out of them is what I want to do.
what?
Me?
Oh,
Off down there.
sorry, it's not my fault. I like
These are suspenders, and this is a back brace.
That might turn
This,
them off.
and this, in case you can't see it.
I can't see it. That's what it looks like from here. I'll
Oh,
snap it anyway. So
you're not showing it, are you?
No, I don't want to make a mess.
Make a mess.
Well,
Yeah.
No, he's wearing bibs. He's not wearing suspenders.
if it's elastic, I'll pop it. How's that?
Nope, not elastic.
Well, then I'll just tie a rope to you and drag you around. Then how's that?
Well, that's been done before. There won't be no cherry there.
That's fun time in Ohio.
Fun time in Ohio. Oh, you're pushing it, aren't you? A rope and a fast motorcycle. Yeah, that's a fun time.
Hey, did anyone suffer from the bad weather over here?
The rain.
What bad weather? I mean, it's sunny. It's
It's been almost 100 degrees here.
You had the floods and the stuff. Come on.
Right after the floods, we had 100-degree temperature.
You need to
I don't know
quit
what
watching
you
the
guys are
fake
talking
news.
it's sunny out. It's 70 degrees.
Come on.
Nice
It was
cool breeze.
There's a nice breeze.
Yeah.
I had pictures on this side in practical, so it happened. If
Well,
I
the
didn't
thing
have
is,
pictures,
you get fake news.
oh, fake news. Now I get it.
Go for water.
Oh, nice for you. So we're heading for a good life then. Tell me what happened, man. Did anyone?
It
I don't
was
know.
raining and it flooded, and then the sun come out and baked our brains. That just personally, that was me. I don't know about everybody.
Okay.
You really got to have a brain before you can bake it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's a good brief.
I lost 2 raisins though.
Would you say, Overland, you're looking for a pair of good briefs?
No.
Skippy!
Hey, Skip.
Hey,
Hey, we're shopping again. We're at the motherland.
Hi.
So you went into the lingerie section the last time. Where do you want to go today?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here comes the flood.
Oh, speaking of lingerie, hey, look. It looks just like Ms. Moto, but that lady's pregnant.
Okay, we got one walking through the women's lingerie, and you got the other.
Well, someone did send me a small video about Mrs. Moto.
Hey.
It stays between.
You're not supposed to talk about that.
I know. Oh, sorry.
The mute button won't stay off.
Skip, go ask for a price check on the lingerie.
Oh, really?
I think he's got pants.
He's got the echo.
Oh, boy.
Am I echoing?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Go team.
A lot of echoes here.
See, I don't have access to that video here, Overland.
Porn? Oh, no.
No. It's much better. Much better.
Much better.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
much better than porn. Yeah.
Remember, if you put it on the internet, I'll make a video.
Hi, I'm Dante Fox, and when I'm not riding my KLR on the moon or chasing women, I'm in West Virginia just chilling.
Actually, I do. I'm not the one that did any of that.
Oh my God! Really? What did I miss these 2 weeks? Come on, Dante.
Dante, do you have any pictures from your trip?
What trip?
Chasing women. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm just confused on what trip he's. Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
You mean from Sunday?
Yeah.
It's on Instagram.
Well,
I don't use Instagram. Oh, come
Old
on.
Instagram.
Oh, crazy. Honestly, I only got like maybe 2 or 3 pictures.
Oh, okay.
But
the world doesn't revolve around Instagram.
It does. It does now.
Does it?
It does not. It does not.
It does too. Facebook's dead.
Facebook's
No, it isn't.
Facebook
Come.
Yeah, the only people that use Facebook are over 60.
I don't have a Facebook account, so get your
Yeah,
ass on the next.
Actually, the only people that really use Facebook like full time are people that are 40 and above.
And racist groups. Don't forget about that.
Oh, this is
About
going
racist
well.
groups.
This
Well,
is
see you
going
guys later.
well.
We love you, Gopher.
I'm in enough trouble.
Sorry, go.
No, you're not. You're not in trouble.
Leave it.
Stop sticking your gopher in strange places. You'll be fine.
Hey! Just better tie a string to it.
We don't want gopher babies, little gopher babies running around.
Gopher babies.
Catch them in bottles.
Speaking of little gopher babies, the kid down the street let loose 2 western lop-ear rabbits.
Kill
So
'em.
you're looking like at a 12, 14-pound lop-ear, and there's a black one and a brown one, and they have Dad goes out and spends like, I don't know, bazillion dollars in crack corn a year feeding all these wild rabbits. They have set up shop in our yard. They are servicing those little wild rabbits all night long, and then they lay in the front yard under the truck like this in the morning.
They got itis.
I got to videotape this. It's just, I mean, the little rabbits, the little wild rabbits are like standing in line, waiting in line. And then the next one.
Cool. That's pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
That's bad.
Go for water when you don't
Pretty
care
bad.
about nothing.
I like rabbit.
Rabbit season. It's rabbit season. Rabbit.
Very, very rabbity.
It's rabbit season, bitches. It's like it's rabbit season. That's a good one.
There goes the gopher. He asked for pictures. I was going to share it, and he walks away. What the fuck? What I should do is share it, and then when he comes back, I'll take it down.
What?
I survived my prenatal crack addiction. That's a shirt that I'm going to get my kid when it's born.
Oh, what is he showing?
Shorts and tits or something.
There you
Gopher tits.
From Ryder. Oh,
Remember that, Mike?
Yep, go for water. It's finest.
Go for water.
I had many bottles of go for water. Almost didn't make it back home.
Yeah, you laid under that tree for hours.
He would do it anyway. He didn't need to go for water.
Okay. If you this is one of the pictures I took from Sunday.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Where we at?
I'm screen sharing.
Show us some blood.
What? Blood? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Dante's pictures. Come on.
All I see is Skippy shopping.
Oh, no. Dante's showing. He's sharing something. Oh.
I don't see nothing.
Well, yeah. He's just flashing.
Damn Google Chrome.
Damn KLRs.
Here we go. Red killer. Okay.
But
Oh,
anyway,
you have new stickers on your bike. I don't recall those stickers.
He wore the devil helmet.
Well, if you were around here long enough, you would recall them.
those stickers been on those 2 bottom ones been on the bike for the last 2 years.
What?
Yeah, where the hell have you been?
Really?
That's a hell of a lag for that.
I don't. Well, you know, Mexico. Lag is my middle name.
Anyway, the only new one is
I didn't recall them. Really?
He's been on vacation for 3 years.
on there's more stickers.
What the hell are you doing next to the Harley Davidson?
Well, I rode down there
He got
one
lost.
day to meet up with somebody. And that's a whole nother story.
Okay.
Anyway, I took this picture. They was having the rider education course while
Oh,
I was there too. So I sat and watched that for a while I was waiting. Well, anyway, I took
We went there trying to downgrade.
are you having difficulty speaking, Dante? Are the greenish parts affecting?
No, wait. Will you stop for a minute?
Okay.
All right. Anyway, I took a picture of this, threw it on Instagram, and also threw it on Facebook. That so I went behind enemy lines today, and everyone got a fucking kick out of that.
So you talked about 3 or 4 pictures, so we're watching only one. So
Well, because the other ones ain't really funny. The other one was
oh, so this one is funny.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's damn hard.
Hey, you know what, Overland? And if you're going to give me shit, you need to start posting videos.
Yeah.
Somebody got pussy now.
Cha-ching!
If you're gonna give me serious about what I do when I'm out, you need to start being more active.
Oh, come on, a punch in the stomach.
He's too busy playing with his
Below the
penis.
belt.
Below the belt.
Oh no! See, the real truth is, Overland ain't telling us he got rid of the KLE, and that's why he ain't making it.
No!
Oh,
He did.
Yeah.
Well, not just that, he's riding sheep.
Shit. Oh my god.
that makes sense now, Dante. That makes sense.
Hold on a second.
You know,
Hey, Toxic.
carburetors.
Hey, Toxic Wook, I'm trying to keep track of the side chat here, but one of your friends got hit.
What?
What?
It's over in the side chat.
Oh, but the real one or ours?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
The real.
Toxic, were you both on bikes when your friend got hit, or what happened?
Oh, I have a finger last.
Yeah, Toxic. I do keep track of the chat. I don't always keep track. I'm trying. I'm actually looking at two different screens right now. I know there's a lag. That's what sucks. I gotta wait for him to. Anyway, I talked to Mike for some of it while I was on the way back.
It was me.
Muzzly Mike.
Okay, you two were on bikes. Damn. Hey man, I've had someone come over into me, so I mean it wasn't high speed, but I mean I know what it's like to come off the bike abruptly. Mike knows what it's like to come off abruptly too.
I cannot confirm or deny.
Cannot confirm. I'm sure Gopher's had his fair spills too.
Yeah. That's why I got to have 3 wheels now instead of 2. And I'm still not all that great on that.
Well, that's why I changed my last name to Oxmall.
His leg was shattered. That sucks, man. I mean, from what I read, it seems like he's. Well, there's a lot of like they can say he can't ride no more, but it's amazing what they can do now.
That's the booby. That's the booby.
Go for it. No way.
Numma. Gopher Waters, you guys are going to see a party happening here.
I think I'm going to bring Toxic Wolf in here.
Have you ever seen the movie Toxic Avenger?
Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Doesn't that remind you of it with the green gloves?
The green. Yeah. Oh no. Just
see, if you'd have been using those gloves earlier, you wouldn't be in that shape right now.
Fetch, go for it. Fetch.
Yeah, you guys suck.
Fetch.
Yeah, that's. I know he says leg shattered and so you can't ride, but I said you'd be amazed at what people can do. And,
Fun.
I mean, you can always get a trike. There's nothing wrong with that.
Get a trike. Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh well, that's a Can-Am. That's a reverse trike, right?
Yeah, I mean, join what? Join live stream there.
Who wrecked?
He said him and his buddy were riding, and someone hit his buddy.
Is that the guy you were asking the other day on Facebook that you heard that someone crashed somewhere, and you asked if to know if it was known or something? It was you, was it?
And that was descriptive as hell.
No, that was something I seen. Actually, I meant to post that on the group.
Gopher is doing the account on the Gopher.
What's funny is I got him on full screen, so it's hilarious.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry.
And the screen still displays.
Can you see this? I got a hill right here.
That one's starting to get me bothered.
That's about half the people around here
What's that?
that talk like that.
Oh. Well, that's because they probably got a dip in their mouth.
Yeah, that too.
Oh no! when it's the big, it's not dip. It's chaw.
Chaw.
Oh no!
You know, you really don't see too many people chewing tobacco anymore.
Thank God, because it's disgusting.
No, Cape Troll, you're just not in the right fucking area.
Like, I mean, a lot of people dip around here, but not a lot of people actually chew.
Well,
Dude, I can take you to some places.
I did it in the army for a while. That's
And they still
stay
spit.
awake.
I still want to be invited to the adult space camp.
Fuck yeah!
There's such thing as an adult space. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I gotta go to Orlando next week.
Maybe you could
Oh,
shoot something
no.
over there.
Yeah.
Let's see. You went to California already?
No, I think that's August. Sometime in August.
Oh, I'm not the
Well, make sure you get that new
traveling.
insurance policy thing done up. All right.
Yep.
Prop 65 too.
Start put back bail money.
We'll take a bunch of straws with me and sell them for $1 a piece.
Let go to laugh. Oh my God.
What the fuck was that?
She's all right. She's just trying to get up there.
Holy crap. I'm getting confused here. I got 2 keyboards, 2 mice.
Two hands.
Welcome to my world.
I don't know how the fuck you do this.
I thought I heard some
If
sheep.
I could turn this camera around, I'd show you how many I've got running right here, but I can't move this one. This one's all in there.
Oh fuck, there's probably 2 more.
Come on, Mike. Come on, give me a break.
My hair's tangled.
Come on. And you can't move the...
How much does that cost you?
What's that?
The
With
hair.
all that technology, you can't move...
What?
Come on. He's too far.
Look at Overland.
Mike.
Why can't I mute the guy? Because what happened? Did I...
Because I'm smart, I muted myself.
Oh. Not fair, not fair.
Mutes himself so everyone can't.
It's like I'm not waiting for him to shoot me. Boom! I'm shooting myself first.
Oh my, he's so smart. Oh my God. When I grow up, I want to be like you, Mike.
Why can't I mute him? Because I mute myself.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Nobody tells me to shut me up. I'll shut myself up.
He's gonna use an anal plug in his mouth.
Oh, come on. So I didn't miss a thing. That's
Well,
it.
it keeps me from wanting to go over and unmute myself because you muted me. So I can pay my close attention to your mute button.
Nobody likes you. I'm just kidding.
Well, that's because I'm because I like to vlog in the dark.
Oh,
what's that?
I didn't get it, Mike.
My name is JT Southern Fried. Oh my gosh, I gotta go tease that motherfucker some more.
Well, Gopher kind of looks like Colonel Sanders. So
Thank you. Yeah, this is the summer cut, so I didn't sweat more than I did.
Cut.
Yeah, I cut all this down and cut all this down. So this is the summer cut.
Oh,
So
I don't have to worry about cutting this anymore because every time I zip my bibs up, it gets caught in there and yank it out.
Really?
Six,
Zip
seven.
his bibs up? Really? Hold on for a second.
you are so
What did you
macho.
Did you say zip his bibs up? Is that what he said?
Well, these are button fly bibs. I'm talking about my pouch. Let's see what the gopher has in his pouch.
Hey, a pouch. Does that mean you got a monkey?
Got a kangaroo.
Well, it looks more like a grub than a monkey, but you know.
No. He's not talking about the gopher in his pants, is he?
Oh,
Ooh.
I thought he was talking about some snake or something, but no.
No.
Okay.
It's just one step above a Portuguese lawn mower.
Dante, you need to get a hold of this shit.
Wait, what?
Wow.
1995, I'll send you a case of gopher water. 1995, postage paid.
Sheep like it, you know.
Sheep don't know no better.
Well, but they like it.
You're talking to the sheep expert, remember. He
That's
has
that
the golden
Mexican
rubber
sheep. They
boots.
don't know better.
He has the golden rubber boots, remember that. The golden sheep rape boots. So
I got this image right now of a field of sheep.
Oh, come on, Paradise.
Overland's here, Overland's here,
No.
and Cape Troll's here, and the sheep going, well, they do come in adult sizes.
Wow. Okay, we're roasting Overland pretty good. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, like you said, he's got to make a video.
Well, not just that. He needs to do more than just go on vacation all his life.
I'm not saying that we'll stop. I'm just saying he needs to make a video.
It's not the making, it's the editing. I went to the 4th national meeting of Motovloggers, so I have to release that.
Oh my God!
I have to
Guess
release
we all
that.
need to bow down to Overland. He wants to.
Oh my God!
It's been a month already. No, not a month. 3
They're going to
weeks.
make you turn your card in. You know that, don't you?
I know. It's been.
You got an interview. You were interviewed by that one lady, and you didn't send nobody a link to it or nothing. So, you know.
No, she didn't post it.
Oh, really? That type of interview, huh?
You do it.
Addy.
You do want to know, but
what a cornball.
Well, you know where to send the pictures.
come on, I'm
Hey,
struggling here.
Toxic Wolf. I followed you on Instagram. Follow me back, and I can get you a link that way.
Who uses Instagram? Oh, Donald Trump uses Instagram.
I do.
Everybody does.
I have crack
Come
on
on,
my
now,
wrist.
Uncle Donnie tweets. Get it straight.
Yeah.
Donald tweets. Yeah.
We're all working on software later than Vista.
Well,
come on, I'm trying to
most
make a
of us
conversation.
anyway.
Yeah.
Most of us, yeah.
Except certain parts of the government.
Oh, yeah. 3.1, 95, 95A.
God, I was working on something today, and it came up with an error, and it was like, and the error pretty much, said, we don't like 64-bit, systems.
Was it 16-bit Windows?
Yes.
Been there.
Oh, so you reminded of me.
Oh, no, this is way before Vista.
This is way before
Way.
this. It wanted a 16-bit OS. I was just like, well, we're going to put you in compatibility mode, and hopefully you work on XP.
Oh, man.
16-bit.
16-bit's plenty enough, ain't
It's
it?
fucking like DOS 3 or some shit like that.
No, it was DOS Shell. No. Was it DOS Shell that came with it?
Nah.
No.
It's going back.
Oh man.
That was back in the beginning of Go for Water.
Yeah, that was when I was brewing Go for Water little points at a time. And now I do the big one.
He's blossomed out to Midland, Ohio. The home of the
Dante, I
man.
think Mike Parsons is wanting a link. Is it okay? Send him.
Yeah, go ahead. We got room.
I'll let that son bitch in here.
Yeah,
bitch.
Mike Parsons.
Well, we'll let anybody in. You know that. Look at me. I'm here. Got Overland.
Yeah, we don't have a door monitor, do we? I mean, I didn't think we did. But you know, Georgia.
Gophers are just sneaky.
Yeah, we hold up dead squirrels first. They always let the squirrels in.
Yes. I think Overland is.
Tell Mike to check his
Check your email there, Mike.
Come on, you must have something connected to my voice, because every time I start speaking, your mouth starts clicking.
Oh, if you only knew.
Well, if I only knew.
You know,
name's Oxmall.
he lives in Sharon, so every video camera in a 5 million mile radius is
I own.
disposal.
Oh, that's why he's always saying, if you didn't film it, didn't happen.
Yep. All of his neighbors for 3 blocks turned it all on him.
He's going to be paranoid now.
He's retired.
One dead squirrel reporting in.
There he is.
Sooner or later, he's got to sell those cameras. And...
All right.
There she is. Hi.
What's up, homie? How you doing?
I'm good. How you been?
That's not what you said about him a minute ago.
Oh yeah, you're looking ready. You're looking ready.
No, got one.
She was ready. That's how it got that way.
He's not ready. She's not ready yet. She's got ways to go.
Yeah, I'm just fucking fat right now. That's okay though.
Say hi, Stevie.
It's okay. Oh, she's on the acceptance stage.
Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, the putty! What's the putty's name?
That's Sadie. That's the dog I'm transporting today.
Oh, Sadie.
She's a cool German Shepherd mix. She's huge.
Looks like she got pincer in her. She got pincer in her?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm thinking Ridgeback.
Might be.
Yeah, just because of the way her belly sucks up in the air like a Ridgeback does.
Huh.
Huh. Are you being shy now? Yeah, she's being shy now.
What? Shy? Is that like...
Yeah, when I first picked her up, she was barking and growling at me, and about 10 minutes into the ride, she was trying to jump up in the front seat with me. So I was like, "Oh, this is great."
Just testing the waters.
Yep, exactly.
Wanted to see the reaction.
I throw food at us now when she wants to go somewhere.
What's that?
Alice will roast stuff at us now when she wants to go somewhere, won't she do?
Yeah.
Tell them her newest thing of what she does when she wants to go.
She comes over and taps on, pokes you with her nose, and if she don't get her way, then she goes and pokes Delisa, and then she turned around and she took a bag of chips and threw it at her the other night. So.
Oh.
Yeah, and then again this morning she threw the chips at me. And guess that thing is she got her way. So
Dogs are smart. You can't mess with them at all. They smart.
Well, you ignored her so much, she went out and got a skunk.
My wife's dog's not smart.
Oh, we have Mary Poppins.
How are you tonight?
Oh.
I know Mary Poppins.
No.
Heck yeah, hopefully I'll be meeting up with Daryl and Delisa in a couple days.
Yeah, hopefully.
yeah,
what part of
my
West
email with their phone numbers.
I sure did. I just haven't had time to reply to you. I got it while I was driving. Thank you.
What part of West Virginia are you going to be in?
Well, I'm just going to do an overnight in West Virginia, but I'm going to be doing the actual drop off of Sadie here in Ashburn, Virginia. And then I got family in Charlottesville, Virginia, and in Williamsburg. So I'm just going to make the trip on down the 81 and meet up with everybody and say, what's up? Put that watermelon away. Throw it in my face like that.
Stereotype is true. It's good.
Hang on, let me wipe that up for you.
Yeah.
Help out a little bit.
There we go.
Easy there.
Hang on.
Wow. Easy there, Grover.
I'll be all right.
I can't believe how official he looks today.
I might disappear for a minute here because I got another machine that's about ready to kick over and I'll have to pay attention to it.
See, at his age, he can get away with stuff like that. We can't. We'll get sued. They look at him and be like, oh, he's just trying to be a nice guy.
Oh, no. Nobody that knows me is never going to mistake that.
No. He doesn't fool anyone. Oh, come on.
He's a harmless old man.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. That's just the way they did it when he was young. It's okay.
Stop touching me over.
Just wait until you get some emails from him, and you know what I mean.
Are they X-rated emails?
Well, X, double X, and triple X rated movies.
It all depends on what Overland sends me.
Oh, really?
It comes by this Discovery sheet.
Discovery. Overland's going to start his own animal channel. It'll just be the same animal every time, but
It's going to be old Betsy there.
I want a monkey to be in it.
You want a...
All right, I'll be back in a minute.
Minutes up.
We'll check if... Come on, Mike. Come on. Let me finish my sentence.
You got to earn that right to finish your sentences.
I know.
Hey,
I know.
Dante,
Posting videos and not... People will think I'm a toddler.
Dante, where did you say you went to this last weekend? I missed that part.
I went to Morgantown. I think you're.
He said he had to go check out the real bikes.
You had to go check out what?
The real bikes.
The real bikes.
No, he didn't go to the goat.
Actually, no. I walked in there for about 10 minutes and realized I was entirely too poor to be in there.
I know, right? Now you know how I feel.
I think he took that picture just to make Cave Troll happy.
Why would I need to take that picture to make Cave Troll happy?
I don't know. You tell me. You live nearby.
Like I said, you should have went in instead. I like downgrade.
I like to downgrade.
I had a couple.
I would like electrical problems, suspension problems, and frame problems, please. Set me up.
Oh, no,
Wait a minute, KLRs have that.
Oh, no. Yeah, they do. But no, I posted that picture on the KLR group. One guy goes, "You're better off be there putting down a down payment on a pan."
Well, for as long as he waited to clean out his air filter, I'm surprised it's still running.
Dude, that thing is a fucking tank. What do you mean?
When you put that video up of the air filter, I was just like, "Oh, holy crap!"
The scary thing is, The last time he cleaned his air filter was right after I cleaned mine.
No.
I have not touched mine since.
Oh, I just say something.
The scary thing is, last time I cleaned that filter is when I put it in brand new.
Wait,
Ouch.
wait, you're supposed to clean the air filter?
That's exactly it.
Well, I'm no example. If you watch my my clean.
He doesn't own a motorcycle. He's trying to butt in on this one.
When Ketrol walks into Harley Davidson, they offer to give him 60 easy monthly payments on a carburetor.
Oh fuck no!
I thought you were going to say a T-shirt.
It would need to be more than fucking 60 months. It had to be like
The only time I buy like Harley Davidson clothing is when it's out of season and on clearance.
Yeah, because that's when we can all afford it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I sold the CR600 that I had to my wife's cousin, and he was talking about how, he's like, oh yeah, I would totally love that. I'm good with that. I'm good. I can ride that, no problem. I've been riding the 600 on the street. It's all good. I'm like, okay, cool. So he comes over after we get done working on it. We did a bunch of work to the carburetor. We rebuilt the carburetor, did a bunch of little shit to it. He comes over and he looks at the bike and he goes, hey, is that a kickstart? I'm like, yes, that's a kickstart. He's like, oh, it's not electric? I'm like, no, it's not electric. I'm like, do you know how to start a kickstart? And he's like, not this one. That was great. Spent like 2 hours showing him how to freaking build up the compression and then fire it over. And oh god.
Well, I mean, basically, you just gotta find the fire stroke.
Yeah, you gotta get that top center. And on my CR, when it's cold, you gotta crank it 6 times to get that top center before you can try to crank start it. It's like crazy. You wear yourself out just getting it top center. It sucks.
And when you go off-roading, the damn bike stop. I'm just waiting for the mute.
I'm just waiting for the mute.
Come on, Mike, just finish the damn story, please, because I can't.
So he takes off around the corner, he stalls the bike, and he can't get it started, and he walked it 2 miles back to the house in like 100-degree weather. It was great.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it was awesome.
Didn't he have some kind of a ramp to?
What do you mean a ramp?
Just to try and go.
What size CRF was it?
The CR600R. It's from it is a 1993. 600? It had a license plate on it till 1995 when they cut those bikes out.
Was it a dirt bike?
Yeah, dirt bike.
Okay.
It's very similar to the Honda XR.
It's an amazing bike, dude. I mean,
I know. We didn't have that engineering.
I'm just upset that they took it off. They took it off of street legal because the old Baja kits, when you ordered the old Baja kit and got the muffler and the plastics and everything, they didn't come with California emissions tag on it. So because the pipe doesn't have a California emissions tag on it, the highway patrol cut all the wires on the damn thing when I bought it. I was so pissed.
That's not that easy to rewire though. If it's a kickstart.
Oh no, the rewiring was not going to be a problem at all. I got the lights back on and everything, but I can't take it on the street no more unless I want to spend the money on buying a brand new Baja kit for it.
Wow, California.
I was trying to look for just the pipe, but they don't sell just the pipe by itself.
Well, go without the damn pipe. You'll go faster, and the cops.
Well, living so close to the mountains, I just rode on the street to the mountains anyway, so it was no big deal.
Yeah.
And quite honestly, up until about 2009, 2010, the cops where I lived didn't even care that we were riding our dirt bikes on the street, whether they were street legal or not. It was once everybody started moving up there, they're like, "Yep, nope, can't do this no more. There's too many people up here."
Oh. Yeah, mine is supposed to be a index of 105 to 110 in this part of Virginia Saturday.
Excellent, love it. How much
Very hot,
humidity?
yeah. The hotter the better for me.
Oh, I'm gonna die in that humidity.
The Honda CR 600, it's the same here in Europe. It's the Honda X.
The Honda XR?
Yeah, it's called the Honda XR.
Yeah, it's a solid bike.
That's a solid bike. It's a monster. Come on, a lot.
There was a guy. He don't upload it.
Massive torque. Massive torque.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember his channel name. I think it was like. I can't remember his channel name, but he had a Honda Hurricane that was a kickstart.
Woo!
It was a Honda Hurricane 600 that was fucking kickstart.
Damn.
The Hurricane. What kind of a bike it is?
Honda Hurricane is crotch rocket. I can't remember his channel name, but the dude ended up going to cancer treatment. Was it midnight? I think went by. Let's see if I can. Because he did a video talking about the bike and why he didn't do videos for us. Because he disappeared for like 2 or 3 years.
Oh wow!
And then he did like a couple videos and he came back talking about that he just couldn't kickstart the bike because he was going through cancer treatments. He just didn't have the strength.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another subject.
Yeah, I have a hard time kickstarting the bike, and I'm healthy. I can't imagine someone who's lost most of their body strength is going to have an easier time. And the worst part for me is with that bike, and this is the one reason why I sold it, was because after I got hurt in '99, I've had a hard time with my legs, like strength-wise. So yeah, that bike just wears out my legs before I even get riding.
Yeah. Come on. It's a heavy bike too.
Yeah. I would say yeah. I mean, for a dirt bike, yeah. But then when you look at the year, like they made those bikes heavy those years. You know what I mean? The frames and the motors were just extremely heavy back in the 90s.
That bike was used a lot on Paris Dakar. A lot. That engine did a lot of miles there. She was in the big trail segment at the time.
The hard part, the starting of it is not the problem. It's everything else to tear up. Now that it happens in the next 6 years, or as long as it keeps the bike, it'll be. Mike, this was wrong with this bike when you sold it to me. That's what you get for settling it, family.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure he'll come back at some point with something. I'm just going to be like, okay. I'm like, yeah.
That's always the problem with selling anything to family. It's always, he sold me a damn piece of junk because this broke. I drove it 10,000 miles and the damn tire fell off of it.
Hey, Toxic joined. Welcome.
Hey, Toxic.
Hello, Toxic.
Hello, Toxic. What's going on? Oh, is he muted right now?
Mike, come on, let Toxic alone.
Oh, we just mute you.
Yeah, I'm not muting nobody.
Well,
I was trying to find the guy's channel that had the Hurricane, but yeah, he did a video talking about it. He's like, everyone, they just don't know what it's like to have, especially a sport bike that's kickstarted.
Now, is a sport bike easier to kickstart, or is it the same?
Oh,
same?
No. Well, yeah, but you got 4 cylinders. You got inline 4. You're kicking up.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Cylinders.
yeah. I couldn't imagine having a street bike with a kickstart. That would just irritate the shit out of me. Especially when someone comes over and hits the kill switch when you're sitting at a light. Yeah.
I think that's rules for fucking death right there.
Hey, Raven.
Hey, it's Raven.
Come here.
Where's Raven? What Raven? What kind of Raven?
He's in the side chat.
Is Raven already in bed?
Oh, that's a tricky question.
That's the Raven.
I would just say that because she usually is. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You're worse than Gopher.
I don't think he likes me. So.
Yes.
But which Raven? The good one? Or, oh, I am not was about.
You're gonna get yourself in trouble.
Yes, yes, yes. That's why I shut up.
You can unmute. You can talk. Maybe.
Come on. What the hell? What's going on there? I'm acting stupid. All right.
Mrs. Moto, you finally about to get done with that one, the lizard?
I hope so soon. Very soon.
Oh, it looks good.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it looks very nice.
there you go, thank you. I gotta try to clean it. I gotta go over the edges here, so I gotta nip those off with some towel nippers. I won't really do that today. I'll do this later.
What are you going to fill that with?
Hmm?
What are you going to fill that with, or are you leaving it just like that?
Well, I'm gonna do some grout, a light grout in there. Not too much grout.
Nice.
Oh God,
Yeah.
you got the chipmunk voice.
Uh-oh, who is this with the chipmunk voice?
It's Raven. I mean,
Oh boy.
Yes. Yes.
I need to stay off cocaine.
They done it again. They got you again, Raven.
Oh, the chipmunk is back. Oh,
I'm sorry?
here we
Oh,
have
no,
the
you found that
chipmunk.
sucker a few minutes ago. I see more let go of it.
Raven! Sweet Raven!
Oh, yeah, see, that's a different Raven.
That's what I was asking. Which Raven?
I told you, I don't think the other Raven likes me stuff.
Does this sound better?
There you go.
Hello, chipmunk.
I don't dislike the chipmunk, but
So is this better?
you'll always be
Yes,
a
it is.
chipmunk, Raven.
I can't tell if
Always.
people are pulling my leg or not. So
That's Marsh. Come over. We don't want to, we'll go over here. We'll walk in over here.
It's better, Raven.
okay, thank you.
Does it? Does it really?
There are things I cannot talk about right now. However,
Yes.
I need plausible deniability. And you know that DC song about dirty deeds? I need to find that guy. Now, on to other things.
Well, go for said he will be back in a minute.
Actually, maybe I should talk to Gopher offline.
No problem.
Oh, come on. You didn't have to. Oh, come on.
On the other side, have any of you guys tried to title a bike that doesn't have a title?
Yes.
Yes.
You buy a bike without a title.
You just have to go to the DMV and put in for a lost title.
Right, and they'll search it. Is it an Ohio or is it an out of state?
Well, here's the story.
Or if you have AAA, you can go do the same thing there.
Here's the story. This means she bought a bike that doesn't have a title.
My buddy did. He just got it. And don't tell his girlfriend because she hasn't looked in the garage.
What's her name?
That's going to go over good.
Well, I mean, eventually she might figure it out, but until she does.
Well, unless she's one of those girls that just doesn't go in the garage, I guess he's okay.
Well, this is the standalone garage as opposed to the one attached to the house.
She'll just give it to her new boyfriend.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Here's a better question. How much did he pay for it?
The guy had it listed for like $300. He picked it up for $100.
Okay.
It's been sitting, leaning up against a wall out in the rain for several years.
Okay, here's a better question. Where did
the guy claimed that he rode it last year? This guy was smoking crack.
Okay, here's a better question. Where did he get it?
What was that?
Where did the last guy get it from?
There's a story.
Auction.
Now, if I remember what he told me, or what. Okay, somebody keying their bike or something?
It didn't involve a patrol car, did it?
No, apparently the bike used to belong to his niece's now ex-boyfriend.
We got to get you a different group of friends.
Oh, come on. You bet. Come on.
Better.
Hold on. This is a create your own story. I see how this goes. Okay, keep going.
So he tells me he starts looking at the bike. It looks a little worse than it did in the picture on the on Craigslist.
Normally does.
Because the picture was probably taken a year ago.
Or more.
Yeah.
Now, it's got a saddleman seat on it, an aftermarket saddleman seat on it that appears to be in near perfect condition. And this is on an 84?
84 what?
An 84 Magna.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, I see where this is going. Okay.
It's on an 84 Magna. So, put it this way. The guy was asking $300. Okay, who's keying the mic, or what the fuck is causing that noise?
What noise is what?
What noise does it sound like?
It's the wind on Mike's.
It's a low
it's my
hum.
wind. If it's my wind here, I'm gonna mute it so you don't hear my wind no more. Sorry.
Well, it's a low hit. It's a hum. Every so often it comes on, and just goes. Bzzz.
It's muted.
Could be somebody.
Actually, they might be welding in the other room. Maybe it's that. They might be welding in the other room. We'll see if it happens again.
So, okay. Anyway, so what I'm gathering so far is the bike's been sitting for a while. There's one thing I remember right. Ohio is pretty fast and loose with the titles.
Yeah.
With what?
Ohio is fast and loose with titles.
Yeah. As long as it's not an out-of-state title.
Yeah.
Or if it's going out of state.
And what I mean by fast and loose with titles, people in Ohio tend to not transfer the title into their names. They just go get plates on it and leave it in whoever's name it's in. And
I don't see how you can do that, but then again, that's me.
Well, when you wreck it, you just leave it that way. The guy that actually owns it's in trouble.
Yeah.
Sounds like go first got experience.
Believe.
Okay, well, he went to look at this bike. It was across the river, and he thought it was a Kentucky title bike. However, the license plate that was left on it is an Ohio plate, and the last time it was renewed was in 2012. So at least they remove the sticker on it that says 2012.
Can you see the frame sticker on it?
Oh, come on.
Has anybody ground the numbers off the frame sticker?
Yeah,
or
do the numbers even match?
Is it even? That's what I was fixing to ask. Was it a
Well,
little bit
it
warm or
doesn't
what?
have a title.
Let
It
me.
doesn't matter about the title.
Yeah.
Check the numbers on the frame and then the numbers on the block.
Ah.
And see what you come up with.
Yep.
Okay, but before you even get that far, I'm just going to throw it out there. Chances are.
Okay.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
No.
Don't say it.
Oh, no.
No. Don't stay stolen. You run on
Wait a
your
minute, wait a
live.
minute.
Listen,
I
wait.
didn't catch part of that. The hum came back. What was that?
Well, I said nothing yet because everyone got. What I'm getting at is, more than likely, that bike's had like 4 or 5 owners before him, and the title's probably still in the original owner's name. That's probably no clue where the fuck he is. I don't know how Ohio does it, but I know how West Virginia does it.
See, I was gonna say most likely stolen a long time ago, and then somebody just kept passing it around, and then ended up at that guy's property, and now y'all are stuck with it.
I have even a better wild guess. Is that the guy was hot and she couldn't resist it and she bought the bike anyway.
Hold on, whoa.
No, I didn't buy it. My buddy did.
I know, your friend.
Well, let me.
I went over and saw the bike after he got it and brought it back to his place.
Let me finish my.
That's where I went after work and why I wasn't down here for the start of the hangout.
All right, let me finish my train of thought here. Let's start talking.
You went to his place.
All right. Anyway, like I said, more likely the title's probably never been transferred from the original owner. It's probably been like 5 or 6 owners since then. Because again, Ohio is one of those states where it don't matter. Once you bring it in there, they don't really check the fucking title, whose name it is. Oh, okay, cool. You got insurance, plate. Most likely what ends up happening, like I said, it probably hasn't been transferred for the last 3 or 4 owners.
There's more to the story. I bet there is.
I think it's like the way West Virginia does it, and I know who you can ask about this would be Matthew, because he did a title search for the Mitsubishi, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it cost him like $200 in paper. Yeah. Now, the way West Virginia does it is you got to file for basically, you file for a lost title. And what happens when you do that, they'll punch it into the system, but I know this. Ohio, if that title's not been active for the last, what was it, like 5-10 years, it's no longer in their system. So you're going to have to actually try to find out the last place that title was registered. I mean, it very well could have been bought new and registered in Kentucky. And if that's the case, you're going to have to take the VIN number to Kentucky, to the DMV, whatever the hell it is they call it, and say, hey, can you find this title?
Yeah,
Well,
first the Kentucky title, then you'll have to have it transferred to Ohio.
Yeah, because
the first thing you do is do a title search. With the VIN number, ask for a title search.
Okay, but if, again, like I said, Ohio, if the title's not been active for at least the last 10 years, it won't.
It's purged from the system.
Yeah. So if she takes the VIN number, more likely, the last time it was 2012. Well, it's been over 10 years.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that bracket's loose.
Yeah.
No, 2012. Today it's 2019.
But it's still 7 years. I'm willing to bet it's never
more
been.
than, it's more than 5 years.
I'm willing to bet it's never been transferred to Ohio.
Yeah, but a title search will tell her that.
Not if it's never been in their system. It won't.
Nope. Right, but they'll tell her it's not in the system.
And then she's going to have to go try to find out
Kentucky.
its title. That's what I'm getting at.
Now, is there a set of plates on the vehicle?
Again, since 2012 was the last time I had plates on it.
But I mean, you could put any plates on a
but you
motorcycle.
can search it out through the plate number.
Well, depends on. I mean, the bike is from Mexico, probably.
You already left, Raven.
It's not like you don't know some policemen.
Look at the side chat.
I think everybody's in here. I think I was the only person with Toxic Fox and the Toxic Wolf in the side chat.
No, not that side chat. The side chat here on the Google Hangout.
Oh, sorry. Look at all this 10 millimeters this photo has.
Oh my God, I heard the voice.
Hi, Overland.
Hi.
So is Toxic Fox the one with the paw that says Mike?
No, that's Mike Parsons.
No, that's me. Different Mike.
He has puppies.
Well, who's Toxic Fox?
Toxic Wolf.
Or Toxic Wolf, sorry.
Yeah, no, that was my fault. I said it wrong first.
Hey, Mike, do you ever transport any monkeys?
Oh, yes, I did.
Call me when you do, and I'll go with you.
Oh, no, it was years ago. It was about 4 or 5 years ago. I did a transfer from the Philadelphia Zoo. I think it was the Philadelphia Zoo. They needed 12 tamarin monkeys to go to Australia. So I got to go pick them up, take them to the airport, check them all in. That was a fun time.
Nice.
Wow.
JFK, you go up to JFK?
Did the monkeys scream the whole time?
I honestly try to stay away from the East Coast as much as possible because it's just I can't do as much work when I'm on the road doing an East Coast run. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For miles on the West Coast.
And anyway, Raven,
All truckers like the West Coast.
Did the girl write a handwritten receipt that he bought the bike?
I don't know.
Well, he's going to need that to prove that he bought it from someone.
Bought it. Yep.
I'm pretty sure a receipt can be found. I'm pretty sure you'll have something.
Yeah, because they'll want to see something. If there's nothing on that title and you want to try to register it, they're definitely going to want to see who you got it from. That's for sure.
The bill of sale, yeah.
Because what's going to happen is when it comes back, and if like I said, I don't know how Ohio does it. I know West Virginia. They normally what they'll do is they'll find where the title where last and what they'll do is they'll run an ad. They'll try to reach out to the last owner, basically asking them if they still want anything to do with it.
Okay.
Now the problem comes in is if they say yes, because then you gotta get them to sign off on the title. Now they got two choices. They could either one, take back ownership, or two, sign off, say have a nice day, and then you take that title. They'll print up a duplicate title, off on it, and then your buddy would just transfer it to his name.
See, in Pennsylvania, I mean, I've actually tried to run. I ran into something similar to this at one point in time. In Pennsylvania, we got a name for this. It's called parts. Because they made it so difficult.
For $100, the investment is there. Come on.
For $100, he can sell that seat on the
that's what I was saying.
And make his money back.
Okay, but
it seems a shame to part it out. It's a test. He's doing this as a test. He's going to find out how difficult and what kind of issues you run into. Can you actually get a bike without a title and get it titled again?
If you want to spend money and a lot of paperwork, it can happen.
There's apparently something that you can get for an older bike called a project title. It has to be a non-functioning bike, which this definitely is.
Yes, you could buy a wrecked
bike. Be careful when you do that crap, because if you want to put insurance on some of those later on, you can get reamed.
Because it's going to come up as a homemade project.
Yeah. If it comes off the manufacturer, it's a lot easier. But if you sit there and say, "Hey, I did the work on it. I did all the work, rebuilt the motor, blah blah blah," they look at it as like, you don't know what you're doing, so we're going to jack you up a little bit more, just in case it falls apart on the road.
Yeah, basically.
An easier way is just to go get another frame and transfer everything over. A frame with a title.
Yeah, but she's going to spend more than that.
a wrecked bike, and you can use the papers. Yeah,
Yeah, but you're going to spend more than that on the title.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Part of this advice is coming from
You
somebody
can
that
even
doesn't
do.
own a
Is
bike
that
anymore.
magma so many different from yours?
Overland.
What?
Is what?
Is that magma so different from yours?
Well, it's a first gen.
Well, okay.
It's a first generation. You're not going to swap any parts over.
No. I was talking about getting another pink registration and and use your papers on that bike.
That's illegal there, Gopher.
Yeah, you go to jail for that here.
Yeah, that's illegal plan. That's
You were right the first time. It's illegal there, Gopher.
Only if they found out. Come on.
No, dude. My dad went to jail for doing shit like that.
Oh wow! Look, Miss
You're the
Moto's
son of a
changing a
jailbird?
battery.
Huh?
You're the son of a
Miss
jailbird?
Moto's changing a battery.
No, seriously, my dad went to jail because he put plates from one car to another, and when he got pulled over, he told the cop, "Well, they're both General Motors."
Miss Moto, where are the anti-corrosion pads?
The cop didn't think that was humorous when he said they're both GM. The one car didn't run, and the other one did, and the one that didn't run didn't have any plates.
What are the chances of someone finding out? Come on, Raven. You would have to change the number on the chassis only on the frame.
You change the numbers on the.
Oh, they check it. Oh, they check it all. They check those.
No, she would change the numbers on the.
That's
on the frame.
illegal as hell.
Maybe that's the sort of thing you do
That's
in
straight
Mexico.
prison time. They just
Only
they won't
legally
even cash
they
your
find
tickets, just go to
out.
jail.
Come on.
I mean, I could understand Overland what he's saying because you just ride like you stole it.
That's illegal.
Hey, that's one. That's 1 year in prison, federal prison for changing serial numbers.
Oh, at least they
they
find
catch you.
out. Come on. Well, at least they catch you with a stolen bike in your garage. What's the big difference? Come on.
That's a pretty big difference.
The thing is, Overland,
It
you don't
is?
park it in your garage. You park it in your neighbor's garage.
No, that's what she did. Yes.
That's what you do.
Well, that's why her friend
I don't
bought
know.
it.
That's why there's a big deal about doing a title search, because they basically look to see if anyone ever reported stolen.
Mm-hmm.
I said the biggest problem of trying to file for a lost title like that is either one of two things is going to happen. It's going to come up and it was stolen like fucking 10 years ago, and even
I thought, do they still keep records of stuff that's been gone that long?
Oh yeah, there was a video on YouTube where this guy had lost his motorcycle like 25 years ago, and somebody tried to ship it to Japan, and customs contacted him, and he got it back. It was a Triumph.
What shape was it in?
Oh, immaculate condition because it was like a collector bike, and when he got it, it was just like it was brand new.
Well,
like I said, that's the biggest thing, because
I feel bad for whoever put money into that in good faith, thinking that it was their bike.
Well, that's the biggest thing.
Well, he was shipping it to Japan, so the thing was, when customs went through it, they ran the serial numbers, and it was stolen.
Yes. Someone in Japan was trying to import it for their collection, and they never got
That
it.
word is now getting around down at Hartsville. What happened?
That's why every time when
It was asking questions.
that's why when I was looking, every time it started out with don't have the title, or I never signed off on the title, I just looked the other way, because that's asking for headaches. I mean, I know your friend bought it cheap, and yeah, he can part it out and make his money back. He can actually probably afford it back, but the problem still lays that I mean, you very well could do a title search. I don't know how Ohio does it. I know West Virginia, they actually try to make contact with the last owner, the last person that was rented.
Mm-hmm.
And if they can't, I think it's like a month. If they can't get a hold of them after a month, basically they print up a title in your name and say it's yours. I don't know if Ohio does that, but I know West Virginia does that.
Some states do that.
As far as like, you really would need to talk to Matt about that because I know he did that.
Well, Raven, you gotta come here earlier so you can explain all those stories earlier, because I gotta eat the sack, and I just hope that I won't look at you with some bars in front of you.
With what?
Oh, Overland.
Some bars.
When
some
they get
big-
when they get rid of Hangouts, Overland, are you going to get Discord so we can still talk?
I'm not
Of
going to get
course,
rid of
I'll-
Hangouts.
No, you're not. Dante loves Hangouts. Come on. Yes, the Discord server.
Go
can,
for
I
sold
know.
Hangouts.
I already joined Dante's
you didn't.
Discord. Yes, I did.
How's this? I'm behind bars.
You sent me the link and I joined. Oh look, that's it. That's those bars. Exactly those bars. See you guys next week.
It
See you,
won't
Overland.
be me.
Take
It's
care,
not
Overland.
my bike.
See ya.
Later, Overland.
Maybe,
Bye-bye,
maybe
Overland.
just maybe we'll have a video this weekend.
Don't hold your breath, everybody.
Yeah.
It's good to
Yeah.
see you, Raven.
Yeah. And that's not your finger either.
How's the bike going, Raven?
See you guys.
Did you get your bike out of the shop?
Yes, I did. It's currently over at my friend's house because he went with me to pick it up, and then it rained a lot, so it's still over there. He gave me a whole line about
Oh no.
what? What, the lights on that other?
That's just has the key turned on. Anyway, what friend is the other bike at?
What's what?
What friend is the other Honda at?
Oh, it's over at my friend Scott's place. He helped me go pick it up.
Okay.
He thinks he is of the opinion that the mechanic was blowing smoke up my ass with the with what was wrong with the bike and the solution. Okay, I mean it's an '86. It's an older bike.
Yeah.
But, you know, he was like, well, you have to reach down and adjust the idle, start the bike, and then once the bike is hot, you know, well, start the bike, which includes using the enricher and everything.
Yeah, the choke.
Yeah, though the way it works on the Honda is different. And then once the bike is hot, reach back down in the spot and readjust the idle speed again.
Yeah. Except for you gotta do that for 4 carburetors.
For what?
Except for you gotta do that for 4 carburetors.
No.
Yeah, my Pacific Coast does that, where I have an idle adjustment.
Yeah.
And I have a choke, but it always, when the choke off, it idles lower when it's cold. Then when it warms up, it idles higher, and I have to drop it.
Okay. What year is your Pacific Coast?
1996.
Okay.
And my Vulcan has the same thing on the side of it, but it's fuel injected, so I don't have to worry about it. My old one had a knob that you would turn.
Okay. I don't know. My friend thought that sounded kind of screwy, so.
No,
Yeah,
not really.
well, that's what they got on my Honda. I have a screw dial knob. I open the fuel filler door, and the idle adjustment knob is right there, so I can turn it up or down. That easy.
Yeah, on the Interceptor, you have to kind of reach around to the front of the bike and sort of reach in from the side under the gas and above the radiator.
Right, because it's in the V part of the V twin. The carbs are in the middle, so it's in there. in the middle there. Yeah, and it gets pretty damn hot too when it's warm.
Well, apparently you can reach in there while it's hot or while it's warm without
touching anything.
Well, without burning the heck out of yourself on something.
Yeah, because it was tight. I could reach in there, but I had to be careful how I reached in there.
Yeah. So the bike.
But I have a V-twin like yours, and it's got the idle adjustment in there. But when I started my V-twin, I didn't even have to use the choke.
I don't know. I got my idle set. I've never had to mess with it anymore.
And the only time I have to use my enrichment thing is during the winter.
Okay,
While it's running.
Gopher's laughing, and I'm trying to figure out why.
As I said,
Talking about the Harley. I get flashbacks when he does that.
One time we were on a ride, and we had this one guy on a Harley on a ride. This was a couple years ago. And, well, first off, he was checking out the girls. You know, like, literally, like, we'd be going down, there'd be a
well, what else is there to do?
And what was the problem? Where's the question?
He also kept reaching down,
yeah,
kind of underneath his butt, or kind of down around. It was like, I think he was playing with the idle adjustment as he was riding.
He was one of those two-handed guys. He was all right.
Back on a Harley.
Yeah.
Well, he was reaching down and messing with something that was down under on the side of the bike.
When we were going up like up the Appalachians and stuff, when we were riding, and that's on those AMFs, all the time. That you pretty much, and I used to put an extension on a little piece of tube on it so I could reach it easier, so I didn't have to reach way up into the carburetor, and I could just twist it up or twist it down.
Gee.
I know, like on those, I mean, the key's kind of like back behind you. He's probably playing with the key, or he could be doing like Shade Tree had with that FXR. He keeps dropping a cylinder,
putting tubes on.
He has to put the fucking plug wire back on.
Just putting visualizations there.
He reaches down and puts the plug wire back on while he's going down the fucking road.
I don't know.
But anyway, you're like you get rid of it. You're talking about reaching through the tank and the radiator, and you got freaking Clinton here talking about reaching. Now, I just reached down the side, grabbed the adjustment screw, and adjust it.
I just twist the throttle.
Twist the throttle.
Wow, so all you have to do to mess with him is put a hole in the boot so when he goes to put it back on.
I hate it when you get holes in my boots.
Yeah, go ahead with that. Just remember, Clinton, you got more plastic than I do.
Oh, speaking of plastic, a friend of mine shared a picture with me. He sent me a picture. He's wrapping his scooter.
Yeah, he was in. I've seen him last.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, vinyl wrap them. Yeah, they do that.
Sunday night he was doing it.
Has anybody here done that? And how difficult is it? I mean,
I vinyl wrap mine, but the problem was stretching it around the tank. It wouldn't stay, and with the heat, it got bubbles in it.
Okay.
It's good with a flat surface, but the curves are where you have a problem.
Okay, he was mentioning that you sort of heat gun and squeegee it.
Yes, I used the heat gun. I even used the special stuff that's supposed to stick it down harder, and I still had air bubbles.
I'm wondering about doing that with the IQ. Because I'm finding out that a tiny little black car with black interior gets really effing hot.
Yeah.
Now that we have hot weather.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
Well, I knew that too, but I've owned light colored vehicles for the last 10 years.
It's like driving a microwave oven.
Yeah. But it has AC, and the AC works. It's a wonderful tiny little car. It's ridiculous.
Well, why don't you plastic dip it? Use the plastic dip.
Yeah, plastic dip will do. No, plastic dip pulls off. It's like rubber. You spray it on, but you can pull it off in a couple months if you want.
Oh yeah, you can pull it off anytime. Just make sure you put 6 coats on.
Yeah, you have to put it in crosshatch. You have to put at least, what was it, 6? Is it 6,
6
Mike?
coats. Yeah.
That's
what I did to the goat.
You can buy a can of that for $14 and do quite a bit.
Actually, depends on what color. If you're picky with colors and where you go.
Get silver metallic, you'll be fine.
I mean, the blue that I put on the goat, I picked it up for $3 a can at Ollie's.
Oh wow! Oh, Ollie's, I love Ollie's.
Good stuff. Low
Ollie's
price.
is an interesting place. They still have Easter candy there.
Yeah, it's Ollie's. What do you expect?
Just bake it in. It'll be all right.
I would have figured Easter candy would have all been sold out by now. I mean,
No, not Ollie's. Ollie's gets everything, all of the stuff that doesn't sell.
I know, but still, I would think that it would have sold out by now.
As long as it's not Easter candy from 20 years ago, you're still good.
Yeah.
Well, most of it, like some of it was Russell Stover's and stuff.
Yeah. If it gets worms, you just got protein candy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For water. I've heard that sound before. Yeah, you know too. You know, you do. You know.
I plead the fifth.
Sometimes you got to give them a fifth before they'll do it.
There's bird shit on my jag.
The friend that bought the Magnum.
What the fuck?
Ride?
What now?
The guy that bought the Magnum, did he buy it with the intent to learn to ride, or the Honda, the one that has
the Magnum?
Did he buy it to learn to ride?
Who? Who are you talking about?
The guy we was talking about.
Oh no! This is somebody who already rides, and they're on the Magna. They're on the Magna Facebook page, and somebody had posted a link to this bike and was like, he was like, "Huh? Well, that's across the river, and I'm, that's close by. I might go check that out." But the guy had like posted on the Craigslist ad, he had posted wrong information. It was like, I was told that it needs this, and a clutch cable. Well, the clutch on these things is hydraulic. So this guy is smoking crack, or he was told wrong information, or God knows what.
So he was posting it for somebody else? Dude, this is just sounding worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, it does sound bad.
Well, it ran last time too.
Yeah.
Apparently, he told my friend that this thing, he wrote it last year.
Are you sure it was last year and not the last year?
He rode it home last year after he took it out off the driveway.
Well, remember what I put over in the side chat here on the Hangout.
Yeah.
I wrote it last year after we sold the chain off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rode it right down the hill to my driveway.
Oh, buy this computer mat. I should buy a side computer mat.
It was what?
Side note. Go ahead and keep talking. I should buy the just side computer mat.
Yep.
Oh, that's cute.
On the Cub.
Sears and Roebuck.
Yeah. Also, on the Cub, Sears and Roebuck.
Well, now they have the Super Cub. How cute.
Well, yeah, that's they want $1,000 for that thing.
Well, it looks like it's in great condition.
No looks can be deceiving.
Believe me, that this Craigslist bike looked okay in the picture.
They're still selling those.
It doesn't work.
That's what the old folks' home says.
Well, see, the best part is
in great condition.
No one gets the joke.
Was what?
No one gets the joke. Matt Cherrington bought, what was that, 71 or 65?
A fifth.
I think that was a 65.
I'm thinking 65, he said.
Yeah, 65 Sears Allstate, I think it was.
Yeah. So anyway, he bought one and he's putting a fucking a modern 125 in it.
Well, yeah, he's putting a Cleveland motor in it, which comes from Taiwan.
Yeah.
But
That's
they're
not
good
from
motors.
Cleveland. It would be like, High Point.
Yeah,
From
the
Ohio.
250. The 250. I told him, asked him to put a 250 in it, but the 250 won't fit at all.
Oh, 250 would be too much for that bike anyway.
Yeah, but
Well, if you would have tried to put a 250 in, that bike would never got done.
That's nice.
So you're gonna buy a BMW?
Ooh, those are nice bikes.
don't they have a problem with the shafts on those?
Yeah, and it's right that mileage that need work on.
You know, I don't know if it's a Honda. 59,000 isn't that bad.
Well, no, the motor ain't the problem. The problem is the shaft drive.
Yeah, the outdrive there has some leakage, internals, and grinding.
Yeah, it'll give you the
Oh, you're
shaft.
supposed to change the oil in that shaft drive like every other year, aren't you?
Well, no. On this bike, the way this works, there's actually it's a single-sided swing arm, and it's not the gear where the gears are. Yeah, that gets grease, but this all right here is dry.
That's why KLRs are better.
And there's actually a
Thank you, Cave Troll.
there's actually like a connecting
For once, I didn't have to say
that goes from like right about here, the spline, and what happens.
Well, that's not the shaft drive there, is it? That's not
wears
the
through.
drive.
Oh, you don't know the shaft drive runs inside this aluminum.
It runs all the way through right there.
Yeah.
Back
It's
to the
a hollow
top
swing arm. It's a hollow one-sided swing arm.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
But anyway, there's a connection about right here in that swing arm, and what it is it's spline. And what it is it's an actual BMW defect. The fix for it is you take it out and you key it, and you basically put a pin through it so that you can't flip the splines.
I think I might have Cave Troll
I did a lot.
brainwashed. I mean, convinced that a KLR is much more safe.
I did a lot of research on this because there was like back when I was looking for like there was like an R1150R that was for sale for stupid cheap.
The bikes are awesome, but they have notorious problems with that single-sided swing arm.
Not mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's
Yeah, but
I want the R1200R.
Yeah, but you don't have the first service on that swing arm until about 50,000 miles though.
All right.
How many miles your bike got on it, Miss Moto?
48.
You're getting close.
Yeah. About time to go to the shop.
Well, what sort of service does it take?
It's about $2,000 if you take it to BMW because I looked into it.
Ouch. Now, what if you take it to a non-dealer shop?
Most of them won't touch it.
Yeah, dealer won't touch it.
Yep.
Just buy yourself a KLR.
Like unless you bought it used from the dealership, they won't touch it if you just bring it in, all new. If you come to them all brand new, quiet and everything, they won't touch it. But if you bought it from a used dealership like Mountain Motorsports in Ontario, California, they'll sell you the BMW and do the service for you.
I do know of a dealership that you could take it to around here to be serviced, but when it comes out, it'll probably look like a Harley Davidson.
What Dante goes to, is it?
What you're saying sounds like a good reason to avoid BMWs.
Well, like I said,
BMW is actually a
Pros
good
and
bike to
cons.
go a hole in.
Pros and cons.
BMWs have a lot of good motors and suspension parts and stuff. It's just that transmission.
Well, from what I understand is
So it's like a Dodge.
from what I understand is once you do the fix, then there's really no trouble with the shaft after that. The problem is just
I never had a problem with my shaft.
you have to get the work done. And if you take the BMW dealer, what they'll do is they'll just replace the connecting rod. If you take it to someone that knows about the problem and knows about keying it and
Yeah, BMW won't modify it. They'll repair it or replace it, but they won't modify it.
Nope. I'm more into chains.
Well, if you modify it, then it's non-standard, right? Did the same thing.
Yeah, but once you key it, then you really don't have that problem with the shaft anymore. The way I understand, there's another channel I watch. That's all the guy works on, old BMWs. And if the guy didn't live so damn far away, if I did buy one, I would take it up to him and say, fixed it. Because
not worth throwing on a trailer?
Huh?
Not worth throwing on a trailer too far?
Well, no, I'd ride it up there, but he's like upstate New York.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of a drive.
That would take a couple minutes.
Yeah, he lives in like upstate New York. That's like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Depends on. I mean, if you had the flux capacitor put into it, a minute or two.
I mean, because, and like I said, the way I understand it is once you do the quote fix, you don't have to worry about it. After that, it's basically just, basically do a clutch.
Standard maintenance.
Do a clutch and maintenance every so often.
I don't have to do anything to my KLR. It just goes.
And like
KLR is kind of like Kalashnikov.
You handed a can of beer every now and then, it's happy.
And like the old K100s, that motor sits sideways. So basically, to do valve check it's right there. And if you ever need to do connecting rods, just drop the other side off, and there's your connecting rods.
I think that's what makes BMW weird to me is they mount their motors different.
Well, basically, the motors sort of become your leg guards, or the piston heads become leg guards.
Oh no, that's only the boxer motor. This K100, it's an inline motor, but they don't stick out as much as the boxer.
We're gonna have to drop out, Dante. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for inviting us.
Good night.
All right, Daryl. I'll talk to you later, Daryl.
All right.
Bye, Delisa. Bye, Daryl.
Bye, guys. Love you guys.
I mean, as far as like the
videos.
Yeah, as far as like the mileage on the motor don't bother me. It just I know that I got to get that quote fix done, or it's going to cost me a lot of money.
So, Cave Troll, when are you going to pick up your KLR?
Pick up your KLR.
I don't know.
I mean, it sure sounds like I might have you brainwashed. I mean, convinced to get a good bike.
KLRs. Problem is they're too tall for short people.
Well, I think Cave Troll will fit it. And I think they probably would give you a yeet cannon as a nice little price inside.
See, look on the bright side, Raven. There's more shit you can do to make a bike fit a short person than there is for a tall person.
True.
It's true.
And give me an inexpensive way to do that for the Interceptor because I'm on the balls of my feet. I can't flat foot on that thing.
Have you lowered the shocks and everything?
I
didn't say it was going to be cheap, but I just said there's more things you can do.
Just don't go lower than 2 inches.
Yeah, this is going to be the style of my next bike. It's going to be full on touring.
Right in ditches.
Yeah, you can lower them to the ground, but you can't raise them too tall.
Yeah, I'm going full on touring with the next bike.
There you go.
Yeah. That's honestly, like, out of all the different bikes that I've ridden, I really truly want that R1200R because, damn, that thing is so comfortable. And it's got all those little tricky crap on it that just makes the ride even better.
I think I'm going to graduate to a Honda Mini Trail.
I mean, if I have the money, I'm looking at the Kawasaki Bocaro.
KLR 650.
Yeah.
But if I don't have the money, then it's definitely going to be a KLR.
Yes. I mean, the thing is, if you take a nice KLR motor with the right torches and the right welders and a big enough hammer, you can put that motor right into your Harley Davidson.
Hey!
It'd be like AMF all over again. You know?
Yeah, it would be like AMF almost. Start parts.
A bunch of leftover parts. Just grab.
Just start piecing everything together.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hi, what's up, everyone? Today, I'm going to show you my Kawasaki KLR 650 team fully upgraded. All the things I've done to it, all the things you'll need.
Hey, that's not Yabby Noob.
KLR 650. That is
a 30-minute video. He's going to tell you everything in 7 minutes.
It's not even dirty.
Well, it's
we call
amazing. It's not even dirty and it's gray. I mean, if it was blue, I can see. Blue you don't have to worry about dirt.
Oh, Miss Moto's looking at KLRs again. You looking at what could have happened?
Yes. I am looking at what could have happened. That is true. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
we call those pretty ones pavement princesses because they never see the dirt. They only ride on the roads.
Oh.
Hey, it still could happen.
Oh,
the other side. Got to go like this, Raven. It's the other side. There you go.
Well, where I am, my image on here says it's on that side.
Not on my computer, because I keep looking over there. There's nothing there.
On my phone, it's on the top.
Yeah.
Figuring each other. Come on.
I'll see you later. There you go.
Santa Claus ain't being too nice now.
Okay.
Here it looks like I'm poking at from what I see, it looks like I'm poking at muzzle mic.
You're poking me on my screen.
Oh, I bet you like that. This is the most action you get all night.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not true. It's all right.
Yeah. Actually, according to what's streaming, yeah, she's right beside Mike, poking Mike.
Only aliens get to poke me.
So I'm poking Dante too?
From what I understand, you're poking everybody.
No,
Oh, hey, that picture's good. Go back to that picture right there. The KLR on the moon.
Side on my screen, you're getting DP'd.
Hey, there we go. Hey, Mike, that's the wrong color. What the hell?
No. The thing is, mine went to Mars.
KLR. Now the problem is it looks like Alice has a shovel, like she's burying the KLR.
Ooh, against KLRs.
That's actually a pretty cool picture.
He's never seen my KLR going to Mars.
Yeah, Mike sent his to Mars right behind the Tesla.
What?
Yeah.
It passed the Tesla up. What a funky guy.
Yeah, so with me going to Orlando and SpaceX has a flight shuttle going off on Sunday. I'll have to see if there's any KLRs out there.
Pick one up,
Hey,
Chief.
that's what you said you were going there for, right? You're going down there to watch the shuttle launch?
Well, no, I'm going down there to work, but they have a shuttle that's
Well,
taking off Sunday.
Shuttle launch.
Since the KLR was a military motorcycle.
Yeah. Hey, did you ever watch Delta Force?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, that's a KLX though.
But it would still be cool to mount rockets on the handlebars.
Yeah, that's.
Did they come stock that way?
Apparently for the military they do. According to movies.
Mike's came with a beer opener and a body disposal mat.
That's all I need.
No, wait. Mine has the bottle opener.
Yeah, his has the bottle opener. I do have a bottle opener inside my tank bag. I got 3 or 4 of them actually.
And why haven't you mounted one to your gas tank yet?
See, I can mount rocket launchers down to my highway pigs.
In memory of the shuttle launches.
What?
It's in the side chat.
I'm looking. I'm running it wrong for a while.
Oh, and who was Skip? Was it you?
What the hell?
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Are you watching North Korea television again?
North Korea. Great leader. Great leader.
Skip, was it you asking about what boosters and rockets my company did?
I think Skip Field, didn't he?
No.
Skip, you out there? Nope.
I'd like to know. That stuff interests the crap out of me.
The F1 rocket, which they don't really use
wait a minute.
anymore.
that was a picture of a bike on fire. What's the story there?
And then a bunch of the other different.
Oh, that's a video. Yeah, it looks like
That's what we call a fire sale. That bike's got to go.
There we go. We got your leader.
Did you do any work on the Raptors?
Not me, no.
Oh, okay. Those ones fascinate me. I guess they just had one fail on them when they were doing the Star, whichever ship that is that they have in Boca, that they tried to do the test on, and it caught fire.
What was the rocket launcher you were on there, Troll?
MLRS?
Yeah, did you see that Chuck Norris needs a new ride?
MLRS takes out a grid square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We never do our jobs unless somebody really pisses somebody off.
Multi launcher. What is it? Multi-range launcher.
Look at Miss Moto.
I was in the army, but it
was there.
What was that, Miss Moto? What'd you say?
What is it? It's
Multi-launch rocket system.
Yeah. Takes out a grid square. Yep.
Yeah, we never did our job, so we ended up kicking indoors.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you blow shit up, so you had to get on your feet.
Bike on fire. That's a bad day.
Yeah, it's sexy. It's to get a bike on fire, especially when nobody's on it. Well, Dukes of Hazzard.
You can't find a mattress factory burning?
You know what?
Sweet Whacker Wedge Fairing.
She can find a dirty mattress anywhere in her town, apparently.
Pissy mattress. She's searching it.
No. I'm telling you, I'm going to find me a dirty-ass mattress. I'm going to cut material off it, and I'm going to set it up as a keychain, and I'm sending it to Miss Moto.
Pissy mattress keychain.
Keychain. So would it just be like a cloth tab on the ring?
Pretty much. Throw some stuffing in there to give it more like a cushiony feel, like an actual bed.
It'll have mass DNA on it, though.
Yeah. Yes. That you have to have that.
So it will be a hotel room dirty mattress.
Hey, I'm at a hotel right now. Let me get my knife.
Cut it out of the backside.
The underneath, the bottom.
Yeah, because you don't want to
notice.
sleep on it after you cut it out. I mean,
be careful if you flip over the mattress over, you might find a dead hooker.
You might get that happens.
I try to find them before they're dead, but yeah.
What state are you in?
I'm in Illinois. I'm in Peoria.
I'm fine. Never mind.
Is this why we're searching for these things? This is how to get pee out of a mattress?
If you have to search that, that's going to be a problem.
We got 4 watchers, and I'm one of them, so I'm going to end the
There are worse things to have to get.
I'm going to end the live portion of this.
All righty.
As always, everyone, thanks for coming, and we'll do this train wreck again next week.
I officially would like to apologize.
It's a happy train wreck.
We're sorry for demonetizing the channel.
Oh, no, it's been demonetized for a while, so it don't matter.